today. What a beautiful day it is. It's the Thursday. It's Thursday the 11th of March. We're in the morning. It's about 9:15 in the morning. And what we're doing is we're heading up into the forests because we're going to be doing some hauling of timber posts. Yeah. The trailer's talking to me. Anyway, so we're going up into the forest. So we've got a nice little drive ahead of us. And the weather today, a bit cold, 6 degrees today. So a little bit cooler today. And but that's understandable, we're only in March, aren't we? But it is starting to get warmer. You can feel it getting warmer, like you can. And so beautiful. And the weekend's not far away now as well. So we're just going up past this place here on the left and right. That's like a place where you can go down zip lines and stuff like that, you know, activities. On the right hand side there's a little cafe there, and there's laser, paintball, that type of stuff. So there's a lot of activity there. So in between the trees there on the left, you might see on the back of the thingy, you'll see the big zip lines where you can race down through the you know, the trees and that on a zip line. And come up here, just ahead of us now, it's the Isle of Man in its full glory there. Out to the right hand side, we're looking from the west now, looking up towards the east and the north, I think, with that front camera. Very beautiful. Like you can see, it's a little bit dull today, a bit of coverage of clouds and that. Very beautiful. Anyway, I've been watching a lot of vlogs, and you know, I've mentioned in the past Ned Kelly here from Ireland. He's ace. You have Scott Andrews up here now as well, and he has like a weekly one, which is really good. And then you have a fellow called Stevie Blokes. I've been watching him as well just lately, and he's excellent as well. All these guys are excellent. They're all different, the way they go about it. And then I've been watching Jesus Christ, just because I'm getting around them, I start watching them all because they've all got personalities and different ways of doing things. They're all doing the same thing, driving a truck, but they all go about it in a slightly different way. And blah blah blah. Let's come back to that in a minute. Luke C in a HGV, and the other guy was Jay. Something Jay. He's here up on the screen here now. Anyway, while I get my mind back to it, let's have a bit of music here. got the gate open now, so just got to wait for that van to go, and he's going to turn in actually. This is quite slippy today, so it's a new one on me. So I'll just jackknife it past the entrance a bit, as I normally do. Reverse it back a bit. And we need to take a run up at this. That'll do nicely. Okay, let's go. We're going to try and get up here. Right. Diff locks on. In drive. Yeah. Go on, baby. Wow, that was a bit slippy. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. I don't think you realise how steep that was. That was mega steep. So we'll just get to the top, stick it in another gear, and then we'll do a spinny. Now that was tight. So we'll just do a quick spinny here. And anyway, we're up and we're done. Just need to go back a bit, sort the shite out. Watch the inside wall here. Hard round to the left now. Okay. Nice job, nice job, nice job, nice job. Nice job. Let's go back as far as we can realistically go. And we'll come and have a look much further. And we'll just stick it up here. And to be fair, I think that's okay. Let me just check.
Isle of Man Trucker, Mr. B. Don't forget to subscribe.
Just dropping off a load of penguins, 16 of them, that are going to Northern Ireland Sanctuary.
Okie dokie, we've had to pull away from the forest there for the minute, and we'll show you the coverage of that in vlog 28. So where we're off to now, as I'm just heading down to the port with this tow line on, we're heading now to pick up an excavator. So we pick up the coverage, picking up an excavator in Andreas. See you later. So this is my job for the next few hours. I've got to chain them, or strap them. I'll put a chain on them, to be honest. And then and a couple of straps, and ship it out the island. That's my job now for the next few hours, isn't it? It's a miserable day. Lots of rain. I'm going to get absolutely soaked doing this. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I was going to swear then, I just banged my bloody arm, and so what we're doing is getting a bit of tension going here. Oh, right baby, nice job. Okay, nice job. Oh. Go on. Why are you snapping close, you prick? Right. Oh. Oh. Right. There's one. Nice job. What's that? Funny thing, I might go one more yet. Off to the front we go. So you've got plenty of tension in them. Plenty of tension in them. I do check when I go about a mile down the road, those go out and have a little check to make sure they're right, because it likes to settle down. But I've actually gone not over the track. Sometimes when you go over the tracks you think you've got it nice and tight, but the tension in the tracks, all you're doing is getting the spring of the track, so actually go through the chassis of the crane, because that way you're only messing about with fractions of an inch of tolerance. The owner, it says, you know, the owner wants it well, you know, well chained. So we'll well chain it every bar. There we go. Beautiful. Just a little bit too tight. So it's a big chain on this, so it's heavy gauge chain, so between one and the other it's quite over there. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, go on. Nice job. Wow. Go on, baby. Right, beautiful. Beautiful job. Oh, go on, baby. Go on, go on, go on. Wow. That's tight. Just go through what we've done. We got 6 chains on the front, from the crisscross to the 2 on the different tracks to the chassis. There's one over the bucket there, the arm. So there's 6 chains on the back there. We've got 2 going over the chassis, through the chassis there on the back. We've got a crisscross on the back, and also the 2 through the chassis, like I say, because then there's no flex in the tracks or nothing. Then it's just a matter of it's solid, it's not going anywhere. Right, we've got everything on board, we're all happy. I put 10 chains, that's 10 chains on that excavator, and when I turned up it was absolutely horrendous. It was throwing it down, but now it's blue skies out there. So anyway, we've got about 20 miles, 25 miles, I don't know, 20 miles, it's probably more than that, 25 miles back to Douglas. Ship this, I reckon I'm grossing 44 ton, gotta be, haven't I? What's them excavators? Quite a big machine, isn't it? So I've got a bit of junk on the front, on the swan neck. It's a Monday morning, by the way. It's Monday the 8th of, it's not Monday morning actually now, it's Monday afternoon. It's 1:30 in the afternoon on a Monday the 8th of March. And the days are starting to stretch now, which is ace. I feel a bit of heat. It's 9.5 degrees it says according to this today. So that's pretty accurate. I'm just coming off. In front of me is one of our trucks in front of us, funny enough. Let's see if I can catch him up. They're going crazy. That's one of the new drivers we got. That's young Danny. I'll try and get him filming for us soon. Good lad. I don't know, he's 26, 27. Looks about 35 to be honest in real life. You see him in real life, you say, Jesus Christ, you look like you're almost 40. And he looks like he's almost 40, but no, he's a good lad. He's only a young fella, 23, 24, and loves the job. You know, he wants to drive trucks and that. And some people it's just a job, and other people that take a bit of dedication to it. But I've got to be careful with this digger. It sits out, I don't know, 6 inches either side. If I put the chains on, good 6 inches either side, so it's blah blah blah. Anyway, what I do the weekend, I went down and I took some stones in the beach into the sea. I said I was going to do that, didn't I? And that's what I did. It's exactly what I did down Laxey Beach. It's beautiful down there. It's interesting, every time you go down Laxey Beach, the beach, the contours of the beach, it's a stony beach it is, and it changes every time you go there, and that's because of the tide, the power of the sea water. You know, when it gets quite windy, bit of water down there. Must be raining quite hard up here overnight. And there's young Danny in front of us. He's in one of the old man trucks that should be getting replaced soon for a newer one. What the company used to do, I don't know what they do now, but they used to buy brand new trucks. So they'll get 21 plate MAN trucks in the UK, and then when they're 3 or 4 years old, they'd send them over here. And we'd get them, but just lately, I think what they're doing is getting them new across, keeping them for a year or two, and then just swapping them for newer trucks across. So when it comes to the Isle of Man, I think it's they'll buy what's about, like, sort of thing. So there's 2 of the DAFs over here now at the minute. The next 2 to get replaced is the one in front of me and Garth's truck, because they're what they now, they're 2000 and wow, they're 2010, I reckon they are. Might be older than that, in fact 2008 or 9. So they're getting on a bit now, like, you know. But to be fair, they don't do the mileage over here. We don't do the mileage over here, you know, and we don't need to get 100 miles up a motorway to get to where we need to be. So which is a positive, like, you know. We're just going to be careful here. There's a bit of a van. We're all right. Where's my sunglasses gone? You've stolen my sunglasses. Oh, there they are. I've got 3 or 4 different pairs of sunglasses, and they're all different tints in them. Like, this is a very light tint in this. So I've got someone there which is dark, real dark tint for a real sunny day, and that's more of a summertime. So they're all got different tint levels. So these are they're not much tint in them, so you can still see pretty excellent, like, you know, and then it takes the shine of that sun off at the same time, if you know what I mean.
There's something